Is Mike Sullivan. I'm a former IRS agent, teaching instructor. I'm sitting here in my home office, actually. Obviously, it's the holiday season. I have a pretty good sized following on YouTube, and I ask for people to leave comments and questions that they want me to ask, give whatever answers I can. So, by the way, I worked at IRS for a decade. I'm a national expert in IRS resolution matters, just so you know. Somebody asked the question that why does IRS expand an audit? That's what they asked me. So IRS, whether you know it or not, can when you get an audit notice from IRS, that's just the beginning of a problem, or it could be the end of the problem when you get that notice. So the agent has the ability to expand the IRS audit if they want. So what do they do? They take a look. First of all, the computer has analyzed your tax return. That's why you got this audit letter. And they found several areas that they want to look at because you've fallen out of the national averages and the national norms. So they let the agent know that, so the agent has that report. And then the IRS Service Center sends this form down, and these are the areas we need you to examine. So the agent takes this information and they go out and they send you the initial, the keyword is the initial letter. What they do is they look at the items, and then they'll look at your bank account. They want to make sure what your total deposits are, the checks you've written, and they determine whether they want to expand the audit or not simply by what did they find on your initial audit. If they found it was kind of messy and they can pick up more work, they go ahead and they expand that audit. So for instance, if I was looking at this and I just found minor stuff and maybe it added up to 5,000 or 6,000, I may not expand that audit. But if I'm finding gaping holes here where wow, they've taken advantage and they shouldn't have, IRS is going to expand that audit. So the agent really takes low-hanging fruit. If it's there, they go after it because they know you probably don't have a good defense for it. So they can go up to 3 years. So it's completely under the discretion of the IRS agent whether they're going to expand that audit or not. So anyway, that's why audits get expanded. It's really helpful if you get someone to represent you that can keep to just that 1 year. We kind of do that as well as anybody. There's obviously no guarantees, but sometimes if they know if you work for IRS, they'll generally kind of keep it to 1. I can't say that as a rule of thumb. I wouldn't want you ever to call me and then all of a sudden they went to 3 years. That's been done before, but we usually can minimize them. Thank you for listening. Please give me a subscription, leave me comments. I make my YouTube actually from your comments. Thank you very much. I appreciate you listening.